Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the month. I am Zachary here with Divine Phoenix Tarot. I am just getting started here, so this is your first ever read from me, and I did want to get started with the monthly read because even though I'm a little bit late here into the month, just because we have that solar eclipse on the 14th in Libra here, as well as the new moon on the 14th, and both of those energies are pretty powerful. Combined together, we're looking at a situation that we can start shedding some things that we need to get rid of and start bringing in those things that we really want. The universe is supporting us with that kind of astronomical energy. So the solar eclipse here in Libra is all about relationships or how you relate to things, but for Sagittarius specifically, it's a time for you to bring in your heart's truest hopes and dreams. Good time to network and possibly even meet some platonic soulmates. So I wanted to go ahead and get started on your monthly spread here, see what we're looking at, especially working with those energies. Let's get going. I do have the Light Seers Tarot here that I'll be working with, and then also just the Standard Writer deck. I'm going to pull an Oracle card here first, just as a governing energy for the month and the reading. An overall energy for Sagittarius for the month of October. Welcome to fall, finally. It's nice that we actually have a fall this year. I'm up here in Washington. Take this one here. Earthed. You can see that. Earthed. I'm going to read this to you real quick. So this is learning how to be human in the world but not of it. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience, means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn toward transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body. Fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. And your question is, do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? So this is definitely an energy that I pull a lot, and I can relate to that, especially when I was a lot younger, being drawn more toward meditation of a metaphysical topic, I guess. I always wanted to be out of here, so having to learn to balance that with grounding here on earth and being okay with the reality that we chose to be in this body, we chose to have this experience. So going out here all the time is not the goal. That's where we came from, and it's okay to have that kind of transcendence, but focusing on immanence as well, being in the body and being here is also very important. Okay, so I'm gonna do I want to do a Celtic cross actually for your month here. I did Aries first, and it's a little bit different, and as I go through these, I may still even change what I'm doing, so I appreciate everyone's patience and openness and flexibility. Just experience what is going on. So what are we looking at for Sagittarius for the month of October? You can remember how to shuffle cards. So what are you going to be for Halloween, Sagittarius? You're a pretty creative, passionate sign. I feel like that's something you'd be into. Alright, one more here. Alright. So we got Death, crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. Got 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Justice, 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Pentacles, and then 10 of Cups. Gosh, that's great. So let's get into this. So, where you are right now, getting the Death card. Death can definitely be one of those cards that pops up that freaks people out, but it's not symbolic of an actual death. Actual death doesn't really exist. Everything is just a transition, even from this body onto whatever is next is not a true death. So right now you are in the process of letting something die, letting something go, something that is no longer serving you for your highest good, something that's not healthy for you anymore. Maybe it's become toxic. There is light here in the city, and that's where you're heading. So we're letting something die, and we'll investigate this a little bit more. So Ace of Pentacles is the crossing energy to that. And Ace of Pentacles is going to be the either the start of a new financial pursuit, maybe a new job, or it could be an offer. I think that some of you are not feeling very happy with your work, and you're wanting to have that new opportunity, that new offer of work. I think that it's also we'll look into this a little bit more. There's something new coming in, which is great to have that ending, something new beginning. So we'll take a look at that a little bit further. So four of Pentacles here. This is the energy of what you may already know or what you're experiencing now. The 4 of Pentacles is going to be stability in your material realm and finances, in the way that you make money. So a lot of you right now may also be experiencing that stability in your job. I'm not sure this is... You're hoping for something new, and I wanna investigate that a little bit more, because like I said, your eclipse this month is definitely dealing with bringing in what your heart truly hopes for and dreams for. So a lot of you may be experiencing stability in your job, the way that you make money right now. That's something that you're already aware of. What you're not aware of, or what may be hidden here, we get the 10 of Swords. And this is painful. This is painful loss. This is much owl, such pain, right? So I definitely want to investigate this a little bit further to see what may be lying under the surface that we're not aware of that could be causing some loss here, some painful loss. So the energies that have brought you to this situation in the month, here we get justice. And justice signifies karma, balance, law, cause and effect. So I think that you coming into this month, either keeping things in integrity and balanced for yourself, will reap an equivocal reward. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and it's not about punishment, but what we do has an effect. That's just an energetic law. It's one of the rules of the simulation that we are participating in. So there's something about what you have done in the past that's obviously that's brought you here. Choices that you've made in the past are bringing you to this situation here. And with a final solution of 10 of Cups, I'm feeling super hopeful about where this is going. Because right now, I mean, there's pain. There's definitely a transition. So we'll take a look at that. What we're looking at in the near future is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands here is all about, it involves making a choice, but it's more of a preparing or making a plan for something. And being in the wand suit, we're talking about creativity and passion. So I think that so far I'm getting that maybe you're working a lot. And that makes Sagittarius a dull boy, you know, without also having something to balance that in the form of play, in the form of your passion. So I think you're getting the feeling that you need to make a change in this realm, especially in order to get to the heart of your heart, what you truly want and hope and dream for. Very soon is going to come the time to start making a plan to put that into action. I think that with the Death card and with the Ten of Swords and what's not known right now, it may hurt. I mean, death in that kind of transition rarely feels great until we start receiving again whatever comes next. But it's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel sad, angry, and to validate those emotions so that you can work through it. That's the whole point of death, is to accept an inevitable end before it becomes a tower. The longer that you go not accepting something to end, the closer you get to a tower moment, to that explosive defeat. The longer that you test fate, I guess we'll say that. If it's not meant for you anymore, it's not meant for you anymore, and it's time to move past that. We don't need a tower moment right now. So, and we don't have the tower in here, so that's great. Where you are right now is the Two of Pentacles. So there is definitely, and like I was saying before, there's a balancing that's needed or happening right now. I think between your work and what really lights your fire. And those could both be the same thing, but rarely, I think, do we all experience that. That's in this world right now, most of us are just trying to make money to survive. We are transitioning right now into moving more towards what lights us up and what brings that light forward, because that is what is being required of us right now in a process of ascending. I'm sure, you know, hearing this ascension from 3D to 5D, it's not a physical transcendence. It's truly getting back to who and what we actually are, and that's divinity. Your fire, what lights you up, making a plan to stoke that fire, bring that fire back. So how to do this? You get the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, what goes up must come down. What is down will inevitably come up, and that's something that we can be sure of. What this says to me is that it's time for you to change your own fate. It's time to turn the wheel by making that choice, making that plan. I think there's something you're sitting on. I feel that you know that this something needs to end here, and I'm getting that it's the way that you're engaging with the world around you, the way that you're expressing yourself. So that could be in a career sense, it could be in your relationship, really in any way. And coming up to the eclipse and the new moon, excuse me, as well, perfect opportunity for you to let something shed, let something go. And I think that's your mask, what you've developed over time to show people so that you can feel safe and comfortable. Over time, you know, we have learned to survive in the group. That's something that is an evolutionary quality that we haven't been able to escape. But as we're moving forward here, it's actually being requested, required, presented, offered for us to learn how to survive individually. And I don't mean not relying on people, not leaning on people, not asking for help, but I mean learning that we are sovereign and we have a right to our own existence, to be authentic. We don't need to garner these tools and these false clothes, false masks to survive. It may still feel that way. That's fear. That's your ego telling you, I've got you this far, right? Listen to me, we'll keep it up. There's something new coming in for you, a new way of being. You. It's you, but you're just not used to it. So, in your hopes and fears here, I definitely see this as a fear. Your Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is all about being destitute, being thrown out into the cold. This is a church here, and these fine humans are outside of the warmth and safety of the church. He, broke his ankle here and had to make his own crutches, and they have nowhere to sleep. They have no money to spend. So the fear is that in allowing this change for yourself, you are going to lose everything. But what's freaking awesome, where this leads, is that instead you're gaining everything. So there's this fear that by allowing this process that you don't have a choice, really, this process is happening. Your choice is, how do I plan for it? Or do I not? Do I stick my head in the sand, or do I look out onto the horizon here and make a plan on how to sail these new waters? I say make a plan, because, gosh, 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups is all about, is the happy family card. Happy family, divine love. And this is your full cups with others. Like the Nine of Cups is all about self-satisfaction and that self-fulfillment. This is fulfillment with others. Everything that you could want, love-wise, relationship-wise, with your family. Maybe some of you are, that's what I'm getting. There's a fear of just being yourself. You're used to this stable, pragmatic way of being, and that's fine, and that's okay to give gratitude for it getting you here. That's great. And it's time to taste the rainbow, yo. In order to get there, though, there's going to need to be some pain. And that makes sense. If this is regarding your persona or your armor, which is what I'm feeling it is, yeah, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt to take off. And the fear is telling you that you will lose everything, but you won't lose anything except for what isn't true. You're not a liar, right? So allow yourself to reach this abundance. This is awesome, Sagittarius. With the eclipse and the new moon happening on the 14th, this is a time for you to shed the crap, to get the what is not serving you, and it's not serving you. You came here to be in this body, and getting, I mean, with the earth card, what I'm getting from that is a lot of you, and this may not be all of you, take it as it resonates, but a lot of you are feeling so uncomfortable in your own body. And I think a lot of you haven't really taken the time to figure out why either. It's just been something that you've done. You've been forced to survive, just as we all have, and that's okay. And you decided to go the route of pragmatism and stability and a mask that people can digest. Stop it. You can't digest it. It hurts you. That's what you don't know. This hurts you to be the way that you're being. So stop it. Turn the wheel, and you can do that. But the longer you continue to avoid allowing that new way of being and letting that go, the more pain you're going to be in. And you deserve so much better. You deserve everything better. So I do want to pull a couple cards just as a challenge this month, something good to look forward to, and then I want to clarify this outcome as well, just because that's fantastic. I hope that makes sense. If it does resonate with you, please like, comment, let me know how you're feeling, what you're thinking. Share with others if that makes sense to you. Pretty please. All right, so challenges for the month. I got 3 of Pentacles. Good things to look forward to. Knight of Swords. And then another clarifier on the outcome. Love it. The Wheel. Again. So, with the 3 of Pentacles as your challenge, 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Cooperation. craftsmanship. They're building this lovely, what is that called? I can't even remember with the yarn right now. But they're working together to produce something with their skill. And I think what this is saying to me, your difficulty this month in regards to this change or this death that's happening, is allowing others to help you. We are not an island. And I know I just said, learning to survive through the self. Like I said earlier, it's not about being alone or being solitary. It's about learning that the self gets to be. And we are creatures of connection. We need that from other people. This is telling me that you need that from other people. In order to bring your heart's truest desires and hopes into this reality, you need to let people in. People who know how to help you too. So that could be a counselor, a trusted friend, a family member. It could even be yourself. A lot of you, I think, are not letting yourself see yourself. And that's precarious. So, in the good stuff here with the Knight of Swords, this is someone who has a plan. I feel like once you make that decision or decide to start making that plan to allow your passionate, authentic self to come forward, things are going to move very quickly for you. Run towards your divinity. And the good part about that is, who wants things to happen slowly, You deserve to be away from this pain. You've had enough. We're done with that now, so that's cool. So that's done, and that's good. We're done with that. That's great. Make the decision to come up with a plan. And I think the plan for you is let people in. Talk to somebody. Go hang out with somebody. Create a bond. Create a deeper bond with yourself, with others, that you haven't had in the past. And another clarifier on the outcome here. I love that the wheel came through again for your 10 of Cups. You had the wheel as far as how to make this happen. The wheel, a lot of the time, is that force that we're not really in charge of adjusting what goes up or down. It's a natural flow. But we do have opportunities to move that wheel sometimes. And that's what this is saying to me for your outcome. Turn the wheel, buddy. You're ready for this. And gosh, you deserve it too. Let's go from hell to heaven, right? All right, Saggy. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this was helpful. I hope it resonated with you. If it didn't, this is a general read as well. And please feel free to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a fuller picture on what may be going on for you this month. I really would appreciate if you enjoyed this to comment, like I said, any advice, recommendations, what you liked, what you didn't like, in a kind way would be much appreciated in the comments. And please share as well. Subscribe if you feel that this is something you'd like to come on this journey with me as well. I really enjoyed doing this for you, and I'm excited to move on to the weeklies here as well. We'll get that started for, I think, the week of the 9th. So stay tuned. It was really nice having you here. Take care, guys.